delicious Singapore hawker food in Geylang. Welcome to another food adventure with Getting Lost. We are actually back in Geylang to eat delicious food like this, and a bowl of ban mian like this, and more claypot goodness like this. So join me as I eat my way through Geylang Road and eating all the food that you want to eat too. So join me after the intro as we eat. How to get there? First of all, you need to go to Aljunied MRT station, which is on the east-west line. And once you get there, you get out of the gantry, you walk straight, and you head towards exit A. Exit A is actually right in front of us now. So once you get to the gantry, you turn left, walk straight, walk down the steps, and then walk straight across the field. Yes, you can see there's actually a pathway here. Just walk straight along this pathway. That's Aljunied MRT station, and we have walked down the path all the way to Sims Avenue, which is this road we are coming wrong to. So we need to actually cross the road to go to the other side. And we're going to walk along lorong 25 to cut through the alleyway to get to Geylang Road. Remember I told you, as we are walking down the road, on the left is the odd numbers, on the right is the even numbers. So we're now in one of the odd number alleyways, and the road in front of us now that we saw is actually Geylang Road, which is this road here. So previously we were down over there, and we have walked all the way from that direction all the way to here. But since this is a new video, I thought it would be interesting if I actually give you a new how to get there. This is the second half of Geylang Road, and we're going to walk down to that direction. And because there's lots more food to eat along Geylang Road, which is down there. So let's get to it. Okay, so first of all is this place here, which is called Yong Hee Eating House. This place serves beancurd drink, beancurd dessert, and also Chinese snacks like deep fried dough fritters, deep fried pancakes, the Chinese style pancakes. But I don't really like to come here because their snacks here are a bit oily, so I don't normally come to this shop here. But if we keep walking along the road, we'll come to lorong 29, and across the street is also another shop, another coffee shop that we can actually go to eat something. But let's switch to night time in 3, 2, 1. Here we are. This is lorong 29 Geylang at night time. Because the shops at this coffee shop here, they only serve the dinner crowd and supper crowd. And here's the shop itself. And the first place we're going to is here, which is Swee Guan Hokkien Mee. They've been around since 1968. And when you come here, there's always a queue for the Hokkien Mee. So basically how they do is they cook it in a big batch, and then they will distribute out depending on the portion you want, and then serve it to you. So the queue actually goes quite fast. So this is what I ordered. This plate cost me $7. And this plate is a very good Hokkien Mee, and that's why people always queue up for this dish. And first of all, the thing you notice first of all when you taste the noodle is there's a very nice smokiness to the noodles itself, and the soup stock is also really flavorful and goes very well with the smokiness of the noodles. and the soup stock, of course, is absorbed into the noodles itself. And what I really like is these noodles. When you eat the noodles, you can actually the taste of the taugeh or the bean sprouts and the noodles is more pronounced than in other Hokkien Mee. So you can actually taste the bean sprouts and the noodles in this Hokkien Mee itself. The sambal that comes together here also adds in a lot of spiciness and saltiness, and I felt this sambal, even though if you want it to be extra spicy, extra salty, you can add in, but it's not needed because the noodles itself is good enough without the sambal. The sambal doesn't really add anything extra to it except for spiciness and more saltiness. Overall, it's better without the sambal. And in the same coffee shop is another stall called Kwong Satay. They sell satay here, and you can see the prices. 60 cents per stick. And how you order is, you make your order, they tell you a number, then you wait for your number to be called, then you come back and collect it and pay your money. And here's the satay itself. I ordered 5 pork, 5 mutton, 5 chicken. And you can see the satay itself, all the satay has a very nice big char at the edges, which is very good. And they actually cook the satay very well here. Not the best satay I've had, but quite good. For me, the mutton itself was a bit tough. I like the chicken. The chicken itself was nice and tender when you bite into it. And of course, the pork. The pork has a layer of meat fat. So it is more tender and more tastier than what you normally have if you just have all pork. And the satay sauce itself is also slightly different. The satay sauce is more savory than sweet. Most other places is slightly more sweeter and have a sweeter sauce, but here is more savory than sweet, but you can still have a nice coconut peanutty taste, just that it's not as sweet. Overall, like I said, it's a good satay. You should come here, you should order the Hokkien Mee, then you order some satay to go together with Hokkien Mee, which will make you a perfect supper. Oh no, it's daylight again. So we are back in the daytime to cross the road to eat at this coffee shop here. This is another coffee shop they can go to, which is actually opposite the coffee shop that we went earlier. And we're going to eat here some noodles. Oh, and this is Johnson Duck. We actually ate here in Toa Payoh, a branch of this shop itself. And what we're going to try here at this coffee shop is this place here called the FishBall Story. And here is the dish itself. This is their premium bowl. It cost me $6. It has a wide variety of different items in it. And the noodles I chose here is actually mee kia, which is a tin egg noodles. So once you mix the noodles, you'll notice that what they use here, instead of a sambal paste, they use something like a chili oil. So when you mix everything up together, it just feels a bit dry, a bit like eating aglio olio, But they do the noodles very nicely. The noodles have a nice texture to it, and I especially like it when you eat it together with the fish skin. The fish skin gives it a very nice crispy contrast to the noodles itself. And then you also have the fish cake, which is multicolored because I think there's some chili and stuff inside of it, which is quite nice, and it's also a bit spicy. The fish ball also good, just that it's a bit small, but it has a nice bite texture to it. And then there's also the fried tofu skin, which is done very nicely, very delicious. I quite like that. The soup itself, I think the soup came together with the soup they used to actually cook all the fish balls, so you can actually taste a bit of the flour in it. But overall, it's a very good, very delicious bowl of noodles. You should come here to try this bowl. So we're going to continue walking along down the road again. What are we going to do now? Yes, we just keep walking, continue walking down the road. And we are reaching lorong 32 Geylang. And there's another coffee shop here. And this shop here, they are open for lunchtime, dinner time, and they are always very busy and very packed. I'm here slightly before they are open, like 15 minutes before they are open, and people are already starting to line up. Okay, what they sell here is handmade noodles. And the shop is just going to be open, and they already have one person already waiting. So what you do later is you line up, okay, you tell them what you want, you tell them your table number, and when it's make payment, then after when it's ready, they will deliver the noodles to your table. So now they are open and people are already queuing up. And here is this. And this is what I ordered. I ordered ban mian. So ban mian is handmade noodles. This is the flat one, flat noodles. It comes together with meatballs. It cost me $5. What you can see on top is you actually have deep fried anchovies, meatballs, minced meat, some vegetables, the noodles, and even an egg underneath. So first of all, the soup itself. The soup itself is very flavorful, very delicious. You can taste the pork bones that's used to cook the soup itself. And when you first taste the noodles, when you first taste the soup is good, but you need to wait until the end of the meal, towards the end, when all the ingredients get to excrete more flavor. The soup, and towards the end, will taste even more flavorful. But now, what I really like is the noodles here. The noodles here was cooked slightly above what I would have liked it, a bit overdone, on my opinion. But the noodles itself has, unlike other places you eat, has a very fresh taste to it, which I quite enjoy, and it goes very well together with the soup. Look at that. The noodles, very well done. The only issue with this place is if you want to eat the noodles here, you will have to wait because there's quite a long waiting time for the noodles itself. But they do make good, delicious ban mian. And slightly further down the road, along lorong 33 Geylang, is this place called Geylang Claypot rice. And what they sell here, what they specialize in, is claypot rice. And they also cook dishes for you if you want to. And here is the simple summary of what they cook for you. Some of the items that you can order. But for me, I just ordered claypot rice, and these are the procedure of what to do. And for claypot rice, you need to wait at least 30 minutes because they cook everything from scratch. That means they put the raw rice in there, cook the rice, then they put in all the other ingredients on top, and then close it, and then cook it in the clay pot. One thing good about clay pot is it maintains the temperature of the food. One thing you should need to do is, of course, when you're eating clay pot rice, you may want to wait for a while before you start scooping your rice. You want the bottom part of the rice that actually touch the clay pot to actually burn a bit, to becoming a bit crispy. Then after that, you pour in the dark soya sauce. Then you start mixing it up. So what you can see here, you can see that there's a salted fish, you have the Chinese sausage, you have the liver sausage, and you have chicken. First of all, this clay pot cost me $8, and it's a very good clay pot rice. First of all, the chicken. The chicken itself is super tender, super delicious, marinated very well. And then you also have all the other ingredients like the Chinese sausage, the liver sausage, the salted fish. All adds a lot of flavor into the clay pot rice itself. Only thing is, I would have liked it to have a bit more salted fish to add in more of the flavor. But overall, very nice. I like the contrast of the crispy rice and the normal fluffy rice itself. Done very well. Like you can see here, the crispy rice together with the fluffy rice, eat it together with a Chinese sausage, with the chicken, with the liver sausage, all very well, all very good, all very delicious. And you should come here and try. And this is another place that has a long queue, so you will have to come early. So this is my second video of Geylang Road, and there will be more coming, maybe not next week, but the week after that. So please look out for that. We'll be reviewing certain places like this place here. And for those of you who likes food, who like Singapore food, please consider to like, share and subscribe my videos. And the most important thing that you must do is to join me for my next food adventure. Let's adventure Singapore food together. And bye bye.